I actually felt really good going into the session. Just on a whim, I told one of my buddies, I'm going to get a squat PR today. I figured I got a good rest in Saturday. Sunday, I also got a pretty solid rest in. I should be really fresh. And the warm up went okay. I put on a plate. That felt okay. I put on 2 plates, and that's when it started going bad. I was not really able to generate much force, and 2 plates was a struggle. I figured maybe this is mental, put on a little more weight. I did get 245 up, but that was a grind, and I realized, I'm not going to be lifting any more weight than that today. And so I backed off. I just did what I had originally programmed. What I was originally planning on doing was 3 sets of 3 with 225. This is the first day of week 10, and these are the changes that I've implemented in the program. I figured that I would be adding a strength day in. Instead of focusing so much on recovery and rehabilitating my knee, I am shifting more towards strength and getting stronger because my goals have changed. My knee feels solid and I want to get stronger. So the program's got to change to reflect that. And it has been, but there's a few more things I've got to add. As you can see in these squats, my knees are kind of caving in. That's not ideal, but I'm not too worried about that right now. One thing that I really don't like is my core is definitely, it's not as strong as it needs to be. And a big part of that is that I have been ignoring the core. I have not been doing any ab workouts for the most part. And so I'm going to be adding those back into the program. By the end of the week, I should have a whole new program that I could follow. But for this week, I'm just going to stick it out and see how it goes. I felt like I wasn't doing enough volume in the squat, so I decided I'd go for a 4th set. And because I got a set of 4 on the first set, I figured maybe I'm, a little stronger. Maybe I got some strength in me. I'm going to go for 4 again. And as you can see, I went down and I did not get back up. I had 3 guys around me, but none of them saw me go down. So I figured, I'm not going to drop this weight. I'm not going to break the floor or the freaking barbell. I'm just going to sit back on my butt. And yeah, that's what I did. And then I moved on to the pull-ups, which were not good either. I just was really fatigued doing these. I don't know if it's because of the squats or if I'm still fatigued from doing 3 sets of 10 with 195 pounds on Friday. I feel like I should have recovered by now. 2 full days of rest should have been good enough, but whatever. I just wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wanted to try repping out 1 plate. I felt okay doing the 25-pound plate in the pull-ups, but yeah, everything else was pretty bad. I just felt weak. 35 pounds was not much better. I got a couple reps, but yeah, it's not what I needed, and it's not what I wanted. And I figured, whatever, I'm making a change in the program anyways, so I'll go a little bit off of program. My gym got these new dumbbells, and I wanted to try them out. So I did some dumbbell rows. I've not done dumbbell rows in a really long time. This is a really awesome exercise. I wouldn't recommend going too heavy. I've heard people talking about hernias and stuff like that, groin pain, but doing this with 50 pounds and then I did 3 sets of 10 with 80 pounds was no problem at all. That was very good as a substitute for the pull-ups, actually. Yeah, the pull-ups were not there, so the dumbbell rows are an acceptable alternative, at least for one day. Although they're kind of janky. I'll get into that. You'll see why. They got them for a discounted price. I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, regardless, the dumbbell rows got done. That's what matters. I didn't get the pull-ups done like I wanted, but still, I gotta work out. I want to get a pump. And that's what I came in and did. Now, I've got a lot of things to change in this program. I want to add some abs. I want to keep doing pull-ups, but most likely, because I've not been able to hit my reps, I'm going to bring the weight down and I'm going to try for some higher reps. I think working with 25 pounds is a good place to start. If I could work up to, let's say, a set of 10 with 25 pounds in the weighted pull-up, that'll be solid. That'll be pretty acceptable. And, right now I've been failing my lifts. I've been failing the weighted calisthenics, the weighted pull-ups, and the weighted chin-ups, so I need to change something. This is the dumbbell. So yeah, it's bent. I don't even know how that happens to a dumbbell, but that's why they were discounted price. But anyways, I went home after that, and actually I did some kickboxing. Then I went home, and that night I finished the rest of the leg day. So I did some hamstring curls, which were good. These have been a staple in the program in my lifting routine for about 2.5 months, and I'm so glad I brought them back. My hamstrings are very happy, and I think that I got to keep doing these. I want to actually get up to eventually like a Nordic hamstring curl, and actually like reps with Nordic hamstring curls. That'd be very cool. But yeah, hamstrings got to get done. I did some bicep curls with the 50-pound dumbbell just because I didn't get the chin-ups done like I was planning, and I thought I'm gonna try to do some slow reps with this dumbbell. It didn't really work out. They weren't very slow reps. I'm not really able to handle the 50-pound dumbbell that well yet. My control of it is not where I want it to be, but still, it's good practice. I'll get there eventually. And it is an alternative to the chin-ups. It's not probably the best alternative, but it's acceptable. It's acceptable for one day. I'll take it. I also did the split squats, which have been like a real struggle. I'm only doing 40 pounds here, but this is so hard. It's just a deep stretch, and it's a movement that I'm not really experienced in, and it's a compromised position. Straight up, that's what it is. It's a compromised position. Generating force from the bottom of that split squat is not very easy. So even using 45 pounds can be like really heavy, and like I'm freaking out of breath by the end of these sets. So this is a great exercise. I'm glad I implemented this too. It's just that they're kind of scary. Like, I don't want to do these. I don't want to show up and do the split squats. They hurt. They've been leaving me a bit sore, but they're good. They're good. No negativity. No negativity. Feels good. I did some tibialis raises to end off. You'll see those in a second. And that was the leg day. I'm not skipping tibialis raises anymore. I'm getting all my lifts in. My spreadsheet is looking green, and that means that I've been doing all my lifts. I'm very happy with that. To work one-on-one with me, click that link below. I could get you in the best shape you've ever been in your life. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.